Today, I'm going to be building a house using 5 random colors. And so to pick these random colors, I just went to Google, searched up random color generator, and I came across this one. So what this random color generator will let us do, as it sounds, is it'll give us random colors. So I have it clicked on fully random. We can choose how many colors we want. In this case, we want 5 different colors. And then if I were to click generate, it's going to give us 5 different colors just like these with the RGB code. So then I can go ahead and just type that in Bloxburg, and these will be the 5 different colors we use to build our house. So let's go ahead and click generate. Okay, it looks like these will be the colors we are using in our house. Very, very interesting. Let's see what we can do with this. There we go. We have our 5 colors here. I also have them saved here in, I don't even know what you call this, the custom color save slot section area. So I'll leave these cubes on the plot so we can easily click them to copy the color, and I also have them saved here. And so looks like we have a pretty bright pink here. We have an orange color. We have 2 very dark colors here. It's like this is a dark, like this is a really, really dark blue, and this is a really, really dark green. And then we have a lighter green, and it's not light green, it's still dark green, but definitely lighter than this. So this is going to definitely make for one very interesting house. But the first thing, as always, when making a house, we want to first plan out our layout. I'm thinking maybe something like this for the entryway. Maybe this could be our living room. And over to this side, maybe the dining room. And back here can be a kitchen, maybe. And then like this is a hallway, so like here we can have our bathroom. This can be a laundry room. And then maybe attached over here, we can have a garage. Maybe a shape like this for the bedroom could work. We could have like our bed here, and maybe on this wall we have like our dresser, maybe a desk or something. And then out here will be access to the backyard. Okay, that's a pretty good layout, I think. Let's go ahead and place the floors and the roof. Let's just see how this automatic gable roof looks. No, that is not good. I think we'll go ahead and have to make our own. Yeah, I think that looks okay. It doesn't look too bad. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a driveway. I think we'll just go with something very basic and just do a straight driveway. Same with the path, although I do want it to connect maybe right here. Now begins the coloring process. This is going to be very, very interesting. Because like for these paths, we could do concrete, but the problem is we can't do medium stone gray concrete. It has to be one of these color concretes, which is, yeah, going to make things interesting. I think this is the best color for that. Alrighty, now that we have our very dark colored concrete, let's go ahead and start on the colors of the house. Let's say we make those 2 walls black, and then these 3 walls here, and maybe the garage we can do another color. We can maybe go with this green. We can add textures actually, so let's go ahead and maybe some textures will help make this look better. Like what if we did black brick maybe? Let's just try here for a second. And then these walls maybe some sort of wood. We could use these horizontal planks maybe. Unfortunately, it's going to make this house a pretty dark house, but maybe we'll have to do something to brighten it up a little bit. And actually, maybe this path would be better if it wasn't concrete. Maybe that would help. I feel like that looks maybe better. Maybe that's just because I like that material better. I don't know, let's just go with that. Now for the roof, let's see here. Obviously, this is going to be the black brick, but then for the actual roof, what do we want to do here? Like, obviously, we're not using this bright pink color. I don't want to use that orange. Probably not green. We may just have to go black again. Let's see how this one looks. Okay, that works. This is, again, it's just going to be a darker house, but that's not a big deal. We'll just go with this. I think that's pretty nice. Then we also need to switch out the grass, maybe for these lines, since I know technically the grass, we don't need to change that, but I feel like it's even more the challenge if everything in the house, inside and outside, is one of these 5 colors. And then, I think some wall trim will definitely help. Let's go ahead and get some wall trim. Should we just do brick, maybe, for that? I also went ahead and took this tall, flat baseboard with our dark green color over here, and I went ahead and copied that all along the house. Just gives it, you know, another layer of detail. Yeah, I think that's good for wall trim. Do we want to maybe add some pillars to this house? Yeah, that looks good. It looks a little better. Let's go ahead and copy this all around the house. Actually, you know what? Would it look better without this wall trim here? I feel like that looks better because I want to see more of that green, not as much black. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll get rid of that brick wall trim. Let's also go ahead and grab some fences and kind of outline this path here a little bit. Maybe just with this plain marking. Just helps it not to blend in as much. Okay, now I think it's time to add some doors and some windows. So I think for the front door, we'll go with this standard window door. Let's also get ourselves a garage door. And of course, change the colors. Let's also grab some windows. I feel like these factory windows would fit pretty nice in this house. Let's go ahead and head on inside. I do not know at all what we're going to do for this house. Like, oh my goodness, like, if we don't go with like a bright color for the floor, it is going to be the darkest house I think I've ever seen. I feel like that's just so bright. But like, green doesn't make sense. That's obviously gonna be way too bright as well. Like, if we went like this, though, that's just gonna be so dark. Because then, what do we do for the walls? Like, the walls have to be a color as well. So, like, even though this doesn't look bad, if we put down that floor, then what are we gonna do for the walls? Because the walls, we don't want also to be black. We could go green for the walls, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Green walls and the black floor. That works. Although, do we want this wood on the floor? Maybe something else. Or maybe this, because this does not look as dark. It doesn't look nearly as dark. These wood deck tiles, I think that's better. Let's go ahead and go with that. Now the question is, do we want to even bother with wall trim? Because, like, what do we do with wall trim? We're not going to go with that. No, those are way too bright colors. It would just make the house darker. I mean, let's see what it looks like. I mean, I guess it's not all that bad. It's just going to be a dark house. I guess that's not too bad. And I'm just going to take this flat baseboard, color it the dark blue color, and just copy that around the house. Not very noticeable, but just a slight little extra detail. I'm going to do the same thing up at the top here as well with this flat crown molding. Let's just start in the dining room here. We'll grab ourselves a table. Let's go with this transitional dining table. And you know what? Maybe this will just have to be like an ugly house. Maybe it'll just have to be one of the ugliest houses in Bloxburg. I don't know. It's like maybe we get these chairs this orange. That's going to look so bad, but I feel like it just needs some color. I mean, it's just going to be an interesting house. Like, right? That's what it's going to be. Like, it's a 5-color challenge. These are the colors we got. And I want to use all the 5 colors at least once. And so it may not look the best, but I think I'm just going to go with it anyways. Also go ahead and grab ourselves a table runner. Maybe we'll grab a fruit bowl. Let's also just grab a painting to fill up this wall here. Okay, let's move on. Let's go ahead and work a little bit on this entryway here. Gonna grab some of the basic things that we need. I wonder if we can give this orangey color like a different material and it won't look so bad. Is there a material that kind of hides this terrible color? Okay, never mind. There is nothing in here that makes that look any better. Besides, like, this carpet, that looks okay. Maybe, actually, that's not a bad idea. That's not bad. Maybe we just color everything carpet. It's gonna be maybe a little interesting, but it definitely makes, like, oh my goodness, that's so much better. Let's just do it. Who even cares at this point? We're going for the carpet. Whatever we can do to make this look better. Oh yeah, that just improved 100%. That is so much better. We may see a lot of carpet material, but that is okay. Let's keep working on this entryway here. Yeah, I think that works for a little entryway. And you know what? I have an idea. Maybe we just put a ton of paintings around the place, because we can change the decal to whatever color we want. Right? Like, the decal can be whatever. Now, I'm not gonna go crazy with the paintings, like the challenge. I still want to do the challenge, but some paintings around could very well help. So let's work on the living room. I'm thinking we will use this traditional entertainment center. Kind of fills up the space nicely. And maybe we'll also just have to play around with some, like, textures that will maybe make it look a little weird, but that'll make it brighter and overall make it look better. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a TV. While we're in electronics, we'll also go ahead and get a few decorations, like maybe this desk phone. I have to say, probably one of the most annoying things about this challenge is just having to change the color of every item. Like, I don't usually change every single color of every single item. We'll also go ahead and just grab this alarm clock, and we'll grab this receiver. Okay, now let's get some books. And then maybe these books we can color some bright colors and it won't matter. Let's see. Yeah, again, that's like interesting, but I think it works, sure. And then of course, let's also get us some photo frames. This way we can put a lot of decals, make it look a little brighter. There we go. I wonder if there's also some decorations that you can't change the color of, because maybe we could use some of those. Like this world globe. Can you change the color of this? You can, but it's only the base. So there you go. Now we got some bright blue and green. So I'm thinking like if we just use some of those kinds of decorations, although it doesn't really fit here, but we'll definitely use this somewhere else. So just definitely get you some things like that you can't change the color of, like these roses. Okay, you can't change the color of these roses, but like that's fine. So I've got a few decorations here that we can use that add some color to the house. Now let's go ahead and head into comfort. Grab a transitional sofa and a transitional armchair. Obviously we want a coffee table. Ooh, let's go with a glass one, because that way it's not crazy dark. Never mind, I forgot you have to color the glass. We'll just go with that, sure. At this point, like, I don't really care anymore. Like, this is just going to be a weird house. Let's just maybe go with a different coffee table. I'm not loving that. What about this coffee table? There's not a whole lot to color here. Sure, why not? That works. Let's also get ourselves a carpet. Go and put a console table here. We can put some of our decorations on here. Okay, now that the living room is pretty much done, let's go ahead and head into the kitchen. And let's see what we can do in here. Maybe this modern counter, because if you color this black, it doesn't get crazy dark. Yeah, like that. The countertop still will, though. I feel like that's nice. Nice color. Let's go ahead and get our appliances. We get a fridge and a stove. And then we'll also go ahead and get some cabinets. We'll do the same thing. We'll get some modern cabinets, because again, that way they are lighter. Yep, like that. And we're not even gonna worry about shelving or any open cabinets or anything like that. Like, then we're gonna have to worry about decorating them, and then it's gonna be very dark. We'll just leave it like that. Let's go and also get an island for this kitchen. There we go. And then, of course, we also need some stools. So to keep it consistent, we'll go with these transitional stools. Oh, look what I just discovered. If you overlap the chairs. Okay, doesn't that help? It's not like as bright. I mean, that's good. Let's just go with that. And then we also need a sink for our kitchen. And then let's just get some basic appliances and some basic decorations. It's like we'll of course get a blender and a toaster. We'll also get a coffee maker and a tea kettle. And let's also give this kitchen a backsplash. I think these subway tiles are nice. Oh, and then we also need a door over here. I totally forgot about that. We can squeeze one in there. And let's actually just use the front door, because that way it has like some glass, so it's not as dark. That works for this middle area. Oh my goodness, this house is, I don't have words, like, this is one of I'm just gonna say it's probably the worst house I've ever made. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it, but that's the challenge, you know, that's the challenge. Let me know if you want to see me do this again in the comments down below. Maybe next time, if I do it again, we'll get some better colors. Let's go and color the garage the same color as the living room, dining room, kitchen. Just because we don't really have a whole lot of other color options when it comes to the walls and the floors and stuff. This is kind of the only good option we have. Okay, and because it's the garage, it's very simple. There's not a whole lot to it. I'll just go ahead and like add some shelves over here. And then on this shelf, we'll just put some little, just a few basic decorations, like the small gas can. Obviously, we'll want some crates. And then we'll also just get some, like, decorations, like some storage stuff, like stuff that's probably just sitting here. Just something simple like that should do. And we can also go ahead and grab a bike. And I totally realized something about these paintings, is I didn't even think to color this. So, we actually, unfortunately, when it comes to decals, they have to be colored one of these colors. Which is so unfortunate, because that means that that's actually not going to work, because they are going to have a, like, black or bright orange or something, like, tint to them. So that's a bummer. Okay, let's move on to the bathroom. And actually, all three of these rooms will just go ahead and color the exact same. So in here, let's go ahead and just get the basic things we need. Like, obviously, we need a shower. We also obviously need a toilet and a sink. Okay, let's now go ahead and try to add a little bit of decoration in here. I mean, there's not a whole lot to add. Okay, so we've got our mirror. We need some toilet paper. Let's go ahead and also grab ourselves a plunger, but we can give that like this bright pink color. Doesn't look all too bad. Then we also need some towels, and then I think we'll call it good for the bathroom. Okay, I think that's good. Besides, I do want to add a window up here, because I'm thinking actually in this house we want as many windows as we can get. So I think I'll actually go ahead and also put some over here in the garage. Yes, I think that definitely helps. Moving on to the laundry room. Right away, I'm going to already go ahead and place 2 windows at the end here. And then I'm going to head into household, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab a washer and dryer. We also need an ironing board, a laundry basket would be good, and also some cleaning equipment. Let's go ahead and color all of it. I actually think I can color this washer and dryer. I think I can go with this orange actually. That doesn't look too bad. We'll grab a painting, some shelving, some towels, and I'll also put another laundry basket here in this corner. I think that's good for our laundry room. Moving on to the last room of the house, the bedroom. Let's go ahead and get our bed, and then let's go ahead and grab a nightstand. And on one nightstand, I will put an alarm clock. And of course, we should also get some lamps. And actually, you know what? I think I want a bed with a backboard, actually. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see if we can find the good colors for that. Yeah, let's see, that doesn't look all that bad, and it kind of fills up the wall a little bit. And then let's 100% get some windows. We're gonna put windows everywhere in this room. Here we go. Lots and lots of windows. Let's go ahead into storage. We need to get a dresser. And then on that dresser, we can go ahead and put this globe, some flowers, and we'll also grab a stack of books. Right here, we'll go and grab a bench, and I actually think I can just copy this one from the front door. Just maybe put 2 of those. Yeah, that looks nice. I'll just go ahead and add this blanket here. Let's also grab some slippers. We'll just take these ones from the front door as well. We'll put them right here. Oh, and I also want a comforter on this bed. Yeah, that looks good. I think we'll go ahead and grab a desk, and I think that'll be all we put in this bedroom. And on this desk, we'll go ahead and put a computer, a pen cup, and we'll also put a piece of paper. Okay, and now I think it's time we add some lighting in this house, because we definitely need it. It's just gonna be a struggle figuring out what lighting, what colors and stuff to do. So like over this dining table here, we'll go with this antique chandelier. And here's my thinking. Here's what my idea. We'll color this black. We'll also color one orange. We'll put one orange in the black, and then we'll just copy the black inside. Let's just see what this does. Yeah, see, look at that. We mixed the colors. Yeah, that's amazing. Let's just do that everywhere. So we'll just use this antique chandelier and we'll just do the same thing everywhere. It's very expensive, but it works. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy we figured that out. Like, that really helped. Like, the house is so much lighter now. It's just crazy expensive though. Like, I have 2 chandeliers right now. I have 1 orange, 1 black. I'm at 187,000. Let's see how much it costs for me to just do 1 room worth of lighting. That cost me $20,000. That's absolutely insane. So it costs a ton of money, but it's worth it because it just made this house look so much better. Like, this house is actually, I'd say it's pretty decent now. Like, these colors are a bit much. But besides that, like, I'd say it's a pretty nice house, actually. And so actually, I do want to change these. It's just too much. Let's change the color of some of these books here. Oh yeah, that's just better. So much better. Same with these photo frames. Like, I don't like that they're so bright like that. I think I'll actually just make them black. And so actually, I'm just gonna delete them. Like, you can't even see them if I make them black. So let's just get rid of those. Because they're this green that actually looks pretty nice now, I think we should definitely have some more books in here. I'm kind of rethinking this a little bit. Like, I'm thinking we can make it look so much better. Like, I'm just changing all of these colors here to the greens and blacks, so it's actually not too much, and it just looks better. Like, that's just so much better. So I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'll keep some of the orange and bright pink color, because again, it's part of the challenge. I have to use each color a couple times, like at least once, if not a few times. But I am going to change a lot of these other things. Like, I'll keep this table running the orange, because why not? That looks fine. Like, all these chairs I am going to change. Okay, I kind of redid the inside a little bit, changed some of the colors, so there's a lot less of these 2 bright colors, and it actually still looks nice. It actually looks a lot better. But I'm gonna wait to show you that until the very end in the tour. I'm gonna go ahead and do the last thing this house needs, and that's a bit of gardening. So I went ahead and changed the neighborhood grass color, so that way it's this green right here. I would place some trees, but the problem is I don't have a color for the wood of the tree, so it's not gonna look good. Like a black tree, like here, let me just show you. Like, this is what the tree would have to look like, and that just don't look all so good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick 2 bushes. Okay, the house is all done. I added some gardening on the outside, I added a mini backyard, and a few extra little details here and there. Let's take a look. At the front of our house, we have a pathway up to the front door and driveway up to the garage, of course. I changed the trash can and the mailbox. We also have some nice bushes out in front here with a little bike. Heading inside, we immediately have the entryway, just a nice place to sit down, take off your shoes, and hang up your coat. To the left, we have our dining room over here. It's just a table, nothing special. I did replace some of the paintings in this house with some wall art. I also added some floor plants and some lamps. Now, they're very, like, black, and the lamps don't give off light, but it's just something to kind of fill up the house a little bit, because it is a pretty bare house. It's pretty empty. And to the right, we have our living room. We have a console table behind the sofa here. Then we have our couches, a coffee table, and our bookshelves with our TV, and lots of green books. Then we have our kitchen. It's a very blue kitchen, but it's what we could do with the colors we had. Over here, we have our garage. It's a very empty garage. All we have in here is some storage and some floor plants. Then over here, we have our bathroom. A very interesting bathroom. I definitely played around with some textures in here. We have our bright orange plunger and our interesting toilet paper. So it's yeah, just an interesting bathroom. The whole house is interesting, just like the green and black everywhere, but I still think it's pretty good for the colors we originally had. Like, when we first got these colors, I was like, I have no clue what we're gonna do with this house. Like, how in the world are we gonna do this? Like, how are we gonna decorate it, color it? What are we gonna do for the walls and the outside? Like, how are we even gonna do lighting? But we figured it out. We have a pretty nice exterior with the green horizontal planks and some black brick, and we figured out some roof tiles as well. And then even inside, it is very green, it is very dark green, very black, but it's so much better than I expected. Like, even the lighting, even though it was $20,000 for each single chandelier, we found a way to make it work, and so I'm very happy with that. And of course, a 5-color challenge was never going to be my best build anyways, because it's a challenge. Like, I'm going to be stuck with colors I'm not happy with anyways. Here is our laundry room. We have our washer and dryer, an ironing board, some shelves to put your folded clothes. So just everything you need in the laundry room. We also have some cleaning supplies right here. And then the last room in the house at the end of the hallway is the bedroom. To the right, we have a little comfy place to sit here, and then we have a double bed with some slippers. We have our dresser with our mirror and a little desk here. And then the last thing in this house is the backyard. Out here we have a little patio with a little barbecue. We have a bird bath and bird feeder so we can watch the birds. We have a wagon here as well, and it's not red, it's actually the bright pink color. I don't know if it's the wagon or if it's maybe the metal material that makes it look this red, but it is not red, it is one of the colors, don't worry. Then we have a swing set and some berry bushes here. In the end, I'm like decently happy with it. I mean, for the colors, I am extremely happy. Like, I never would have thought a house with those colors would have turned out this nice. I was hoping with this 5-color challenge that I would get some nicer colors, but you know, it's just how it is. I think the only thing I don't like about this house, of course, is that it's all the same like colors, but also that it's bare. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. Definitely let me know down below in the comments if you want to see me do this challenge again, just with some different colors. If you liked the video, thumbs it up, let me know, and consider subscribing. Have a great day.